Hi, my name is Kirsten Stendevad. I'm the Nordic Awakener of a More Feminine Future and Illuminary Leadership Evolver. And I'm here with an important message for you who are a leader in a business. It could be a corporation, it could be an organization, or it could be in some kind of, you could be an entrepreneur, you could be a change maker, you could be anyone who consider yourself a leader and someone who is ambitious and somebody who has a position in a company where you influence other people. Actually, this message is for everyone because listen, this is what makes me speak up. I read on LinkedIn that many of us are just waiting for this crisis to be over. I read that business leaders and politicians are saying things like, yeah, in 7 months this will be over, or in 2 months this will be over, or in 4 months this will be over, and then we can just proceed as usual. Hello, business as usual. I don't think that's a very good idea to proceed with business as usual. If we don't learn from this crisis, what is going to teach us? How much worse do things have to become before we learn that the way we have done things hitherto is not going to work in the future? How long do we have to suffer before we learn? And I mean really learn, which is mean learning is transforming. So how much more suffering do we need before we understand that the rules of the game have changed? What used to work and give us success at a very high price is not going to work in the future because the rules of the game have changed. The paradigm of the 20th century and the era that we have left is not working in the new era. We have entered a new era with different rules of the game. And the companies, the leaders, the entrepreneurs who understand that and who adapt to the new rules of the game are going to be the new winners. Whereas the others, they might have been winners in the past, but they're going to be the new dinosaurs. So let's be realistic about this crisis. This crisis is a reminder, is a wake-up call. And if we don't wake up from it, it's just going to get worse. I know because I have written, I don't know how many books, 7 books, transcending books about 21st century paradigms. And it's amazing how slow we are at adapting, how slow we are at understanding that the old ways are causing too much stress, too much depression, too much inequality in the world, too much unbalance, too much unsustainability. And the new ways are much more sustainable. They're much more unifying. They're fostering collaboration, co-creation. They are fostering that we don't only survive, but we actually thrive. They're fostering a world that works for all. So there's actually nothing to lose. But of course we have to make the transformation, and there are so many of us out there who are ready to help anyone who wants help in making this transition, because so many of us, including myself, have been working so many years and understanding what is the next wave, what is the next paradigm. We have been preparing ourselves morning, midday, and night through so many crises, through so many ups and downs, in understanding what does it take to create this transformation. So there's a whole global team of rescuers ready to help any business leaders who want to make this paradigm shift. And if you do, I am sure that you will hit the ground running when things pick up. So use this pause to make that transition. Don't just look forward to business as usual, because business as usual is not going to work. But business unusual is going to create extraordinary results. So why don't you be one of those leaders who is a real leader, who is an illuminary leader and leads the way and turn the light on and be someone who shines in the landscape and show the rest of the world the new path forward. I really invite you to do that. Then we can create a world that truly works for all, and then we can create extraordinary results both at home, at work, and in the world.